Ay, Dios mío. Rakating tantun. Welcome back, y'all. It's getting cold out. Ay, Dios. It's Maji Mueve. And first off, I wish to say I hope everyone's being safe down in Florida. I'm very thankful that I'm not there now. Even though I know a lot of you Floridians always survive any type of hurricane, tornado, or flooding. Y'all are very proud. But please, be safe and be careful, all right? As you can see, it's fall time here and it's a little chilly. It's a little cold. uh, so today's um, video is going to be about love bombing. Oh, and by the way, that is, ¿cómo se llama? Italian music background chill out. Oh, qué bonito. Qué bonito. Has like a little wheel of like a little scooter. Kind of like the accident I had once. Wasn't that scooter though. So anyways, let's get back on track. As you can see, I've already accepted the fact that I can't really get sun usually these days, especially when I'm doing a video. Oh look, someone's going for a jog. Well, enjoy that sun, Bobby. So today's about love bombing. It's been a couple of days and I thought, it's time for another video. Which video shall we do today? So this is something that most men have learned how to specialize with. What do I mean by that? First, can I just show you? Oh my gosh, do you know how happy I am to have this product? I haven't had this in almost like 6 months. Such an expensive product. I'm telling you, you only get the best deal if you're either VIP or if you are a Monet woman like me. Look at this. Oh, this is good for your scalp, for your face, for your hair. And I only use a little bit when I'm going to go out. I don't use it anytime because it's very expensive. Okay, I'm still going to move this because seriously, I'm cold. Guys, I'm so cold. Coldy Woldy. Sun, hit me, please. Okay, so let's get on it. Vamos a chatear un poquito. I do have the sniffles too, and I've been sneezing like crazy, but that just means my body's getting rid of whatever basura está en el aire. So, you know, a lot of people don't like conceited people. Think about that for a second, right? A lot of people don't like conceited people. But like, why? Because they have confidence in themselves and they don't need other people's beliefs. Think about that for a second. Because, pardon me for the sniffles, but I am sniffly. Like most guys know by now, oh, if you tell a woman how beautiful she is, if you tell her, you know, all of her best qualities, like you'll get her and all of that, right? And to an extent that may be true, but usually that's only with the low self-esteem women, right? Like, and it's just funny how different people will react to it. For example, I know that people probably look at me in a funny way that I have so many pictures of myself in my room. But that's because I'm so proud of myself. That's the truth, though. I do have pictures of friends that I've had. Shh, estoy haciendo un video, pajarito. Cállate. Okay, well, the bird did silence. Okay, there you go. I have pictures of friends. I have pictures of family, but the majority of the pictures that I have in my room are of me. Why? Because I think I look beautiful. I love it. There's my dance video. There's my modeling video. There's my nude, or not video, photos, you know. And that's also partly why I really like nude modeling, because I love my body. I'm just like, God, I look good. Look at me. Look how athletic I am. Look how slim I am. Look how fat I am. God, I look good no matter what. Like, a lot of people don't like that. But there's an issue with this, ladies. And I will say this video can be, you know, shared and helped with the gentlemen as well, to an extent. I'm going to talk about it a little bit, right? For example, a man, because a man is big on his ego, a man really loves it when a woman can appreciate the great things that he is. Like, oh, wow, you're athletic? Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Oh, wow, you also play a musical instrument? You're very talented. Oh, wow, you didn't get the jabba wabba? Wow, qué inteligente que eres. But that doesn't mean that's everything. And it's very similar to the point of how most guys who get mad at women who want men who are wealthy, it's because they're not. I mean, most of us women have had to already, qué rico este café, have had to already, gracias, solcito, yes. You can tan my face, but you can't tan anything else because I'm so cold. What was I saying? That most of us ladies already understand that, yes, guys want to have sex with you. Do we shame them for that? And this is definitely something that Shira7 said recently in one of her videos. She's just like, we accept the fact that they want to have sex with us. It doesn't mean that's all they want with us. Sometimes it is, right? But it's in addition. It's like, yes, they look at that woman. Oh my God, I really want to have sex with that woman. Wow, she's so hot. And then what else do I like about her? With ladies who have high standards like myself, it's very similar. It's not like, I just want you to be a rich man. Because let me tell you something. I could have been a rich millionaire, billionaire already by now. Already. I've already had millionaires and billionaires in love with me and wanting to have the next connection with me. But I didn't want them because I'm a lot more high standard than that. You have to be intelligent. You have to be funny. You have to remember things. You have to be thoughtful, but not in a feminine way. Anyways, I don't need to be giving you guys a list of what my standards are. All I'm saying is that a man who doesn't appreciate a woman of high standards and a woman who has confidence in herself, it's usually because he has low standards or low confidence. Vamos a bajar la musiquita un poquito más. So one thing that I remember after my ankle injury, which was many years ago, but I was here in Ithaca. I don't know why I learned this for being injured for 4 months and being away from the city, because I used to live in New York City and I was here in upstate. And the next interview I went to, in interviews moving on forward, whenever people would say, oh, so what did you do at your last job? And what did blah, 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 and always just like pointing it at you, then I would say, and what do you do? And do you guys have staff meetings? And do you guys do awards? Do you guys believe in raises? Do you guys blah, 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 blah? And it wasn't just because I was trying to impress them of having questions of the company. It's because I'm like, why should I help all y'all make money? Why should I be here? Not, am I the best for you? Are y'all the best for me? And it's also the way you also sit too. Like if you're just like, oh hi, yes, I graduated from Harvard, and also I'm really good at this. Yeah, oh my God, thank you. You know, and like looking like you're so desperate to get that job, as opposed to leaning back. And when they ask you a question, taking your time to answer. Oh, do you need more time? No, I don't. This is my question. You know, it's about the way you carry yourself. When you already are entering and leaving the place like, I am amazing. How great it is that you met me. Have a nice day. Those people tend to get the jobs. I'm just saying. I usually always would get the job when I acted like that. Because I'm not acting desperate. And because they're realizing someone like me is going to be getting offers everywhere. And that's very similar to the dating world and who the may the best man win, right? Idea. But just remember, ladies, it doesn't mean that he's a good man just because he gives you compliments or because he spends money. You have to make sure you understand the other standards to have. Like, for example, I might have sprayed my coffee a little bit, but for example, I remember going on a date in Miami, and I told this guy that I really like shopping. And he's like, oh, I'll take you shopping. And I'm like, when? And he goes, right after this date. And he did. And we went on a little shopping spree. It wasn't like the best stores. It was just like some of the like touristy stores in Miami Beach that are kind of pricey, but because it's ridiculous. He bought me several dresses, bathing suits, a perfume. And I think I even saw him having to spend it with like 2 cards or something. But it didn't make him a great man. What I mean by that. When I needed his help, and I remembered, wow, this man spent money on me, what have you, blah, blah. I called him like other people I had called after the airport coming back from Dallas when I had CHS. And I asked him for a ride, and I had told him that I got sick or whatever. And he like laughed at me and said no. And I was like, the heck, the fuck? So that's what I'm trying to say as well, is that you must be aware that a lot of these guys, they're just trying to play the game. They're just trying to use you. They're just trying to trick you. But if you get what you wanted out of it, it's not as disappointing. 11:33. It's not as disappointing. It's just like, oh my God, what an asshole. Well, at least I have all these beautiful dresses and bathing suits that I still wear today. You see what I mean? And let's get back to the track of the confidence and the compliments. If you are an insecure person, you're going to need that validation. You're going to need people to say, good job, great job, what have you. And this may just be the fact that, you know, both of my parents were very hardworking people, and I was so used to getting things accomplished without people really being there for me. Actually, it's funny. I wasn't going to mention this because this is just something I remembered right now. But I remember something had told me that I knew I was going to win Student of the Month. Was it Student of the Month? I think this was back in middle school. And I just thought to myself, like, oh, well, my parents aren't going to be here if I win, so whatever. And then I went and I did win. And then I was so shocked to see that my parents were there. I was like, what? Like, I was so shocked because they were always so busy, but they did go. They were able to arrive there. That's also one of the main reasons why, if I ever am blessed to have children, I want to be present for my child's life. I don't want to be like, oh, sorry, babe, I can't pick you up because I'm working. Oh, sorry, babe, I can't be there for this next new thing that you have accomplished because I'm working. No, I don't want that. I'll be the first one there being like, that's my baby. Heck yeah. Like, she's amazing. He's amazing, right? And I don't blame my parents for how they had to, you know, live their life with us. It's just, I want to do even better than that. So I think because of that, like I said, that's why I've become confident enough in myself where I'm already used to performing in places and no one clapping for me or caring that it was me, that it would surprise me on certain events that all of a sudden it was like, everyone was like, Maji, get it, Maji, go Maji Mueve. And I'm just like, oh my God, there's people who actually know me in this event. There's people who actually care. I'm just performing because I like to perform. I love to dance. I love to teach people, you know? And so I'm very used to going to new dance teams, new jobs, new locations, and noticing that unless the woman is as confident as me, they usually are very intimidated by me and don't like me. But I can already tell because I've already lived it so many times in so many cities and so many states in different parts of the world. And I've also noticed the love and the support of people who see that I'm a great person and I'm an amazing person. They don't say, what do you bring to the table? Why are you the perfect candidate? They're just like, wow, you're an amazing woman. And I say to myself, yes, I know. Nice of you to notice. And I'm telling you, that only gets people mad who have low self-esteem in themselves. They think, how dare you compliment yourself and think high and mighty of yourself. Conceited, that's knowing your worth, son. That's knowing your worth, hija. Mijita rica. Mijito rico. It's so weird that we say that in Latin cultures. We say like, hey, my sexy daughter. Hey, my sexy son. Hello, mother. Hello, father. And it's like a way of calling someone good looking and sexy. It's just a weird thing. You know, I forget the name of the woman who was killed for not wearing her hijabi. Is it hijab? I might be saying it wrong. And may she rest in peace. Well, that's not the first time that that's happened to a woman. And it most likely will not be the last. I can't even imagine what it would be like for me to be in a country like that. Because I am beyond... I was going to say breaking the rules, and then this bug flies into my eye. Exactly. That bug was just like, boom, in that human's face. That bug clearly didn't see me. You know, whatever way is possible, we deserve to live our best life and receive what we would like. So, I think that's pretty much it for this vid. I didn't really care about telling those other stories. I already told the job thing. Keep that confidence, ladies. Keep that confidence. And you know, this may not be easy for someone who either isn't good looking or who hasn't been able to excel in life throughout different times and with different types of people. But work on it. Find the way to become better for yourself and support yourself, right? It's not to say that none of us have anything to work on. Of course we do. We're human beings, right? But it's also your choice to believe people who tell you that that's something you're supposed to work on. Oh, you know what? You're like really conceited. That's something you should work on. You know, you should be more humble. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, like, yes, you can learn by a lot of people sometimes, but sometimes, most times I would say in my case, you know better than most people. And you find out soon or realize at some point that they're jelly. They're jealous. You know, that's even something that I have experienced with getting to know a man and a man getting to know me, is that I can tell he's even competing with me. And I'm like, that's not going to work, boo-boo. It's not going to work because first of all, I'm the lady. And second of all, I think very highly of myself. It doesn't mean you can't ever hurt my feelings. It doesn't mean I might not have feelings for you at one point. But I know who the priority is. What is it, God? You? Right. And then what's next? Your daughter, right? Me? Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. Right? And a lot of guys are not going to be able to handle that, right? There's different guys who've been talking to me today who are kind of like, so what do you do for a living? And do you know what I've been saying lately? I've been saying, or what is it? What do you dedicate yourself to? Because sometimes when I ask the guy, they ask right back. And I understand not every single guy. Oh, my sister might be coming home soon. Not every single guy is asking because they expect you to pay the bills. To an extent, they are. I understand some of them are like, no, I just wish to support you and know like what kind of woman you are. But it's just funny to me because lately I've been answering and saying, oh, what do I dedicate myself to? Being a princess all the time. And then when they're like, well, yeah, but what is your job? I don't have a job. What is your job? And to be honest with you, that is true. I actually don't have a job. So I'm not lying. And that's another thing too. A man who's actually interested in you, why would he be interested in knowing how is it that you're surviving at the moment? Again, that is a man who has nothing to offer you. That is a man who wants you to pay. If he has money to support you, he would be more proud of you. And there have been men that are proud of me that are like, wow, good for you. You're a smart woman. You know, there are guys who said that to me because they know. That's a fact. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely leave your likes, comments, dislikes if you don't like it. I don't care. There was a dance video I posted on my Maji Mueve fitness page, and it got like, I don't know, like 4,000 views within a matter of like hours or something. And it got a lot of likes, which I'm used to it. I've had so many followers and likes before. Like, again, it doesn't matter that Instagram deleted me. I already know my worth. I already know my talent. I already know my value. It doesn't matter if I'm not up to 17K yet. I don't care. I know that I was a queen in a past life. I know that I am now, right? But it was so funny to see people had put dislike on the dance video. It was just like, oh, dislike. And it's like, oh, 5 people didn't like my bachata video? Oh, no. I can't believe you didn't like it. Oh, you guys, I should do better. Because 5 people didn't like my bachata video. I don't give a fuck. Why? Because I know I'm excellent. I know I'm great. It doesn't matter that so many people have told me I'm a great dancer. I know I'm a good dancer. Right? And so I hope y'all do better. I hope y'all understand and realize that it's up to you to keep on complimenting yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I look good. Gosh, this is a nice outfit. I love these earrings. Look at my glow. You know. Oh, isn't my sneeze so cute? Isn't my hiccup so cute? Ooh, I just almost fell, but I didn't. Wasn't that amazing? You know, it's up to you. And then that way, when a person compliments you, it's not going to be like such a validation. I remember there's like a quote that even has mentioned something like this. I think it was like a Buddhist quote. I'm not sure. And it basically is like, oh my God, you look so amazing. Isn't that great? And then you're like, maybe. And then they're like, oh my God, a lot of people don't support you. Isn't that awful? And you're like, maybe. And then they're like, oh my God, everyone supports you now. Isn't that great? And then you're like, maybe. And I know I'm saying it wrong, but my point is, and I am giving credit to wherever this was read. Oh, this is a good Italian one. Rakatin tantum. My point is, it shouldn't just make your day because someone said you're great, you're wonderful. It doesn't mean you don't take compliments, but it also means you don't take them any more or less than disses. That's it. Some stranger could be like, oh my God, you sound like a stuck-up bitch. And I'm like, okay. Right? Trust me, I've had anger issues. If you got anger issues, work on them. Find on ways to release them. Journal. Kickbox. You know. Take time by yourself so you can meditate and be away from the crazy people of this world. Don't be the best you can be because other people said so. And do not give up on your dreams, no matter what they say. Oh, you're too old for that. Oh, shouldn't you stop doing that? Or do you, boo-boo? Do you. That's it. Do you. Okay, so they decided that they're too old to make up their dreams. Okay, that's what you decided. That's not what I'm going to decide. In fact, every day, in every way, I'm getting younger, younger, and younger. And finer and smarter and smarter. And that's the way it should be. So anyways, now I think it's off to the end. Thank y'all for watching. Definitely leave your likes, comments, subscribe, put the little notification button so you always get a little ring-a-ting-tan-toon every time I leave a video. Feel free to follow any of my other pages that you would like. And I really appreciate all the support y'all give me in any way that you can. All my Monet products I just got from one of my favorite supporters. And I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. So, thank you. And believe in yourself. Even if nobody does. All right? Ciao.